get started on my August coloring plans, I have a package that came in the mail yesterday, and I just wanted to open it with you. I think I know what it is because she told me she was sending it. Let's get the note. There it is. Got the note? Yes. I hope this makes you smile. You're such a blessing, and I'm so fortunate to have met you. Keep being you. Love ya. From Ashley of Imperfectly Imperfect Color. Yay, Ashley. Ashley is a new friend to me. She's a great colorist, and she's been talking to me about a special book that she loves that she was sending to me and one other colorist, and she wanted to do a buddy out of it. So she loves this book so much that she purchased it just so she could do buddies out of it and giving it to a couple of colorists. And yeah, this is it. Is this not adorable? Love Monsters. Super cute and easy coloring book. Now, I did ask her if there was an artist because she knows I'm not into AI, but there is an artist to this one. So it's just one of those. Gideon Publishing is trying to become like another Coco Wyo where they use in-house artists kind of thing. And let's look through this one. It's so cute. Color test page is a bunch of artists, a bunch of monsters. Oh, yeah, we're going to have so much fun in this. Look at this. Sometimes that's what you need is just straight coloring onto just simple shapes. This is what I like Draw Ghoul on Etsy with her frog pages that I color. I love sometimes just these simple shapes because alcohol markers work great on it. And it's an easy, fast, fun coloring, and you can make it as fancy or as unfancy as you want. Now, this is similar paper to Angela Gonzalez books. Not good paper, but so you want to put lots of blotters behind it and be careful of alcohol markers bleeding. But once you understand how far your markers will bleed, which is the test page would be really helpful for that, then it's pretty easy to work with it. And you know I'm going to be using acrylic markers and the super golden markers, and I'm going to be adding bling in places where bling is unexpected because these are just, these are just monsters doing just everyday monster things. Yeah, this isn't AI. It might be drawn on an iPad with Procreate or something, or with some sort of drawing program, but it is hand created. It's adorable. Yeah, well, and you know, the difference is that an AI drawing, all the eyes will look the same. It's usually a lot more complicated than this because they're trying to pass it off as a real drawing. It often looks like every other page. Every page looks the same, and it looks like every other AI book, you know. This is not AI. This is someone who's drawn it with, they might have hand drawn it and then just, you know, cleaned up the lines in a software. It's using a software program to help make it so even and the lines so smooth, but it's really fun. But it's definitely hand drawn from an artist. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love this one. He reminds me of a minion, and I'd probably have to make him yellow. And why are there two suns? And what is that? Oh, that's another leaf. These are leaves. Oh, it's so cute. They're adorable. Yeah, that's a fun one too. These are great. I love these characters. And the fact that you're seeing some of this, actually, he's not a minion, is he? He's probably a ghost. You're seeing these same characters. It's the same group of friends that are all doing stuff together. I love that all his pictures are taped on the walls. Yeah, this is wonderful. This is a cute little book. She got it off Amazon. So if you're interested, it's off Amazon. And I know a lot of you are always looking for, you know, just a book to break up the hard stuff, to color an easier page in. I love that. I don't think I've ever seen a page close up of just monsters watching a movie that you can't see and eating popcorn. Oh, they got their 3D glasses on. And I love it that the backgrounds are super simple. You can take an old alcohol marker and just put ink all over it. You could do any kind of pastel, oil or wax or anything, or crayons. I'll probably use a lot of crayons. I'll probably use a lot of eyeshadow. Yeah. Oh, they're so cute. It's just this gang of 4, right? Maybe 5, and they're just all doing different things. I love the one driving the ambulance. Yay! Oh, what a fun book. And you could play around with colors and with effects. I mean, this is a fun book to experiment in. But because not many mediums work in this, you have to be really careful with water mediums and, you know, just really careful with a lot of things that once you find mediums that work, I tend to stick with that medium just so I know that he still looks like a minion if you don't see the bottom of him. Just so that I know that I'm going to come out with a page that I enjoy. So these books are fussier than the fancy books that have better paper. But, oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. I love this, Ashley. You knew I would. She sent me kind of a preview and she's like, hey, do you like this kind of thing? And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, all right, I'm going to pull off something. And she sure did. Oh, I wouldn't even know where to start. Oh, that's a great one. Of course, I love the scuba diving. I guess he's snorkeling and just diving underground. I would make him sunburnt. Oh, I think it's great. I think it's super great. I think this, you know, there's a lot of those cozy type books out right now, but they're a little too simple. I think this gives me the level of simplicity and also the level of coziness and fun that I want. I like this better than the cozy things I've seen come out of like Coco Wayo or, you know, other places. Those books are just a little too simple. But this is great. So there's 5 of them. There's 5, and they're just in doing different things. I love it that they're all smiling. Hey, showing you my badge. Just, you know, driving the car. We're all smiling, always smiling. Doing his laundry. Is that the cover? Is that what the cover is? No, the cover was... Oh my gosh. Don't you love this? It's just adorable. Aww. See, that's cozy to me. Of course you have to have them playing in a rock band. And of course the bass player is all smooth. Yay, it's a birthday. Oh, Christmas time. I know the answer. These are such simple pages, but so much fun. They're very inviting. They're not scary, you know. And there's enough detail in them to still keep them interesting. I love it. And I love that they're smiling, just doing their daily stuff. Oh, this is great. Mine was printed out of Las Vegas. That's why the printing was good. Oh, love Monsters. Super cute and easy coloring book. That's adorable. Yes, so if you're interested in this book, this is in Amazon, and it's just an adorable book. Thank you so much, Ashley. I love it, and I look forward to doing a buddy with you out of this. All right, now let's get on with the August 2024 coloring plans. Hello. Hi, everybody. This is Happy Catastrophe, Candice, Sister Minbao. And I am here with my August plans for the month of August 2024. As you can see, I've gotten started. I've already got 2 finished pages. How about that? And I am playing with my light a little bit. I've turned it down. It was a little bright, I think. I'm missing one of my lights that adds some ambient light over here. So I compensated by turning this one up. And in my last video, everything seemed a little bright. It still is kind of bright. But we're going to work with this and see if we can get it, my lighting back to a setting that I can repeat. So I have a lot going on. these are all of the buddy colors that I'm doing, and I have 11, so I'm full up for August. These are some pages that I, if I have time I want to get to. I just brainstorm some that I want to get to. So if you see any pages that you want to do with me, especially those that are already buddies, because I'm doing them for sure. If you see pages that I want to do, definitely, and you want to do one of those, definitely hit me up. Just know that it may not happen until September, but I will try my hardest to get them done in August. I've already gotten 2 of my buddies out of the way, and so I'm doing well. So let's start with a couple of whips that I want to work on. One is an Alien Worlds. As you saw in my finished pages, I did this amazing creature, scary, amazing creature. I don't want to meet her in a dark alley, but I want to finish this one. So I've gotten a good start on it, and I'm using Albrecht Dürer. I'm finally figuring them out. I'm just taking the pigment off the end of the pencil with a wet brush. That's where we're going to go. I've tried every other way and it just doesn't work for me. That's the way that works. So that, and if I sharpen them and I can add water to the pigment part of the shavings and get a really opaque watercolors, that's good too. So I'm working on this one. So that'll be worked on in August. Yes. And the other whip I'm working on is my unfinished buddy in Fantastic Worlds, where, I got this partly done, mostly done, but I still have this to go and the rest of her dress right there. So I'm really looking forward to finishing this. One of my other friends in that buddy group also has not finished theirs, so we're going to support each other getting this one done in August. So, yeah, she's got a lot of bling. I love the bling. And that's Fantastic Worlds by Alessandra Fusi. Now I'm going to help Jack up onto the couch. Come here, Jack. Get on up. So that you can hear him snoring soon. He was out having a treat. All right. First buddy I'm going to share with you is Miss Annie Day. And this is, last month I did a buddy with, let's show you. I did this one with Shannon from Shannon L, 1981. And here's her name. I did that one. This month, we decided we wanted to continue and keep going with Annie Day. We both really enjoy it. There are 2 colorists out there, 2 groups of colorists doing full book color alongs. So you can tag both or one or none when you do it. I always forget to add the hashtag, but the one I tend to use is Color Annie Day 2024. That's Coloring with Kate, and oh gosh, I should have had that information ready for you. I'll put it up here on the screen. These are and Amanda Colors is also doing a full book color along. So there's 2 different full book color alongs going on for this book. And here's while I look for this page, here are the hashtags you can follow. And if I remember, next time I post one of these pages, I will put the hashtag in. And here's the page that Shannon and I are going to do. I'm going to put a bookmark in that. The piggy, is this not so cute? So I should be working on this. Actually, Shannon, I'm probably going to work on this really soon because I'm in the mood for a little bit easier coloring. And I love coloring on this paper. I really do. This is the more expensive Supreme paper or Superior paper or whatever they call it. I don't think it's worth the extra money, except it is smoother and a teeny bit thicker. So I find that alcohol markers really glide on it, and I like it. So it was worth it. But I don't know if it's worth the big price jump. So if you're buying Matchstick Mouse or these sorts of books, I wouldn't spring for the fancy paper. It's get it if you want better paper. Download it off of his website, Morgan O'Brien. Yes, so Annie Day, Soft Living. Love this book. Okay, let's see. Wild Summer. Wild Summer, probably the best mythographic ever. I am doing a 2-person. There's 3 of us doing this one, and that's going to be Megan from Disney Megs, and Veronica from Veronica Dunn 66. And Megan loves otters. So we're doing the two, did I bookmark it? Yes, I think I did. We're doing the two otters that are, not this one, although I do like this one. These two, I think those are otters. Keeping her company. I want to do that one soon. We're doing the two otters in a circle, swimming in a circle. That actually could also be for Space-Timber. So if anybody wants to hold off and do this one in September, I'll be doing a video this month on finding space pages and books you probably already have in your home. So there's no reason to go out and buy space books. Almost every book has a space picture in it, and you can find them in the most craziest places. So we'll look at that later. But these are two otters. Looks like they're in water, and yet they're stars and an astronaut in the middle. So, you know, this could be painted like water or colored like water. It could be colored like it's galaxy. The otters are actually holding the sun and the moon. So that's kind of neat. So, yeah, there's a lot of opportunity here with this page. So I'm looking forward to doing this page. I'm thinking about breaking out those brand new CSY metallic watercolor paints I got on Prime Day for this and experimenting with them. So that is going to be a fun buddy I'm looking forward to. I love Wild Summer. Then I'm doing a buddy, a 3-person buddy in Fairy Wonderland. And that is with Poles Coloring, who's here, and with Coloring Biker Mama, my Dutch friend. And we're doing one that I've already started. We've all already started it. This is the mole guy who's going into his underground magical apothecary, I think. He's got keys in his little paw. And I've already seen sneak peeks of what the others are doing, and they're looking great. So I just have, this is just an alcohol marker base right now. I will probably be adding some pencil here and there. I haven't decided on what I want to do with the bottles and the rocks, so I'm holding them off till last to try to figure it out. But that's a fun page in Fairy Wonderland, which is a fantastic book as well. This one by Fabiana Attanasio had sort of got lost in the shuffle of so many mythographics coming out. This is a fantastic one. This is one of her best too. This is a really, really fun book, and I have not given this one enough love. So I'm trying to rectify that. Awesome. Then we have, I'm doing this one with Poet Spice. And I think I talked about this one when I showed my pages, when I was talking about Fausta Bianchi. And this one, I know, I talked about this one when we put it in my coloring book inventory journal. And doing this one with her, and this is for her hashtag. This is Poet Spice. Hopefully I put her name up. For Poet, she has a hashtag, Hot Guy Summer, and I believe that has a 2024 on the end of it. Let me double check that, because I think I didn't transcribe that completely correctly. Yep. I got that all wrong. It's Hot Guy Summer for Poet. I don't know what I did. So Hot Guy Summer for Poet is the hashtag, and we both want to color out of this book. This is an untouched book for me, and I've had it for a long time. So it needs to be touched. And so there's our hot guy. We chose him. He's an octo guy riding a seahorse, a war horse, and there's his friend behind him, Warrioress, I think. And this is such a fun book. I did talk about it a lot already in one of my when I put it in the coloring book journal. But this is a great book. This is classic Fausta Bianchi with his, straight with his lines and his, he's got a real masculine style, if you can call it that. And this is all about Atlantis, mostly about them going to war. So this is a fun book. So that's with Poet Spice. Hot Guy Summer for Poet. Got it. Ooh. And then let's break out this beauty. Oh, I love this book so much. So this is one of two Carolina Kubikowskis that Sarah Simi so graciously gifted me. And her and I are doing this one. Now, in this chapter of the book, all of the protagonist, this girl, seems to have found some inner peace, and she's almost joyful. And so that seemed like a really fun thing to do for the first page in a book. And it's got like a little fox down there and these lovely, what look like plum blossoms. You could make them sakura, whatever you wanted. And then her dancing. She's got a dress made of stars. I just think this is a beautiful page. So Sarah's already told me that she's already started on it. I have not obviously yet started. But this is one where I'm going to take a lot of time. And I think I'm going to try the Albrecht Dürer on this because I really feel, well, at least for these flowers would look great with a little bit of watercolor effect. But I'm going to be real careful with the water because this is great paper, but I don't want it to buckle in any way. So I got to be really careful. And I might break out some sparkly stuff for her dress, and I don't know. It's gonna be fun. I see a lot of pinks in it. And like russet browns for him, but pinks and golds maybe. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this one with Sarah. This will be my first buddy, I think. Is this our first buddy, Sarah? She's gifted me with so many beautiful things. And this, sorry to bump the camera, this is one heck of a book. One heck of a book. All right, what else do we have here? We have Mythographic. Okay, we're not doing anything in that one. Let me grab the rest of my books. All right, so the next one, I'm doing a buddy out of this beautiful book. I love this book. I have this one and Nature Mandalas. I like this one better, but all of her work is so good. This one is with Weaver Shelley. This is with Shelley, my friend Shelley, Weaver Shelley on Instagram. And we're doing The Mermaid. Oh my gosh. This one. And she already finished hers and sent it to me, and it's stunning. She did it in these beautiful pinks. This pink palette, totally non-traditional. And I love it. And so now I'm really excited about trying something non-traditional for mine too. I have not even had time to look at this to come up with a palette. So I'm excited. It's really busy and really kind of hard, but I'm looking forward to it. I love all the pages in this book. So the Mermaid one, I'll be doing that in Enchanted Earth with Shelley. Yay. Then in this wonderful book, I love these R.J. Hampson books so much. It's hard for me not to just color in them. I have so many books. You can't just color in just one artist. In this one, I'm doing, this one is a lot of fun. I have two buddies in this on the same page, but for different reasons, and it's really cool. So I am doing this. Now, there is a dark version of this, and we shall find it. Paula from Coloring Mom, she wanted to do this, but she's already done this. So she wanted to do the dark version. So she's going to do the dark version, and I'm going to do the light version. Isn't that a twist? Now, the same Veronica from Veronica Dunn 66 also got hold of me, and she has the hardback version of this book. She wanted to join in on this, and it doesn't have the duplicates with the difference. So all she has is the light version. So her and I are doing a buddy on this light version, and Paula and I are doing a buddy showing the light and the dark together. So it's like a isosceles triangle. Hey, you surprised I remembered that one out of math? But actually, I don't even know if that's correct. Is an isosceles triangle like this? No, that's a right triangle, isn't it? Oh, I shouldn't try to show off math skills that don't actually exist. Anyway, so I'm going to do this and try to make it bright and cheery and light and everything. So I'm looking forward to that. That's a very interesting buddy twist for me, and I'm excited about it. Awesome. Then I'm going to show you a buddy that I completed This is a Matchstick Mouse, a big adventure coloring book. And this one is with Poles Coloring. This is a new buddy for me. And what we did was we decided we wanted to pick a palette. And first we looked at Sarah Renee Color Cube, but neither one of us have the Sarah Renee Color Cube. So then what we did was we thought, well, there's lots of palettes online. What do? Do we pick for each other? But I was afraid I would give in to my evil side and pick her one with like all browns. So I'm like, I don't know if I can be trusted with that. So instead, she came up with the idea with we go online and find 2 palettes apiece that we liked. And that way, we're at least got a 50-50 chance of getting something we like. And of course, we're not going to pick a terrible palette for ourselves. Then she's going to put them in a random number generator and spin it and see what happens. And this is the palette that came out. Now, this happened to just be one of the ones that I picked. And I kind of thought it was cheating because the image is the Matchstick Mouse jumping off a waterfall in the jungle. And these are really jungly kind of colors. But it was a little bit challenging. So here's what I did. And of course, I finished it. So Poles Coloring will be receiving this. But here's that dark green. Now, I was using the alcohol marker I used was the correct green on my test page, but then when I put it on this paper, it came out a lot darker. So it's not quite right, but I think the rest of the colors are pretty close. And then I couldn't help it, but I put some super golden markers on there because, yeah. So that's what I did. It was kind of hard because the only thing we had other than greens and blues was this taupey brown color. And so I had to make, the flowers brownish, but I put some super golden marker around them. We were allowed to use bling. So that's what I did. So I actually finished that one tonight. So there you go, Poles Coloring, although she's already received it. And I just am knocking some of these out really quickly at the beginning of the month because it is August 3rd, I think, today. Okay. Then I have one in Voyage Mythographic. I have a lot of Mythographics this month. Mythographic Voyage is the beetle, and I think I got 3 of us as well. Yes. This is going to have Mindy from Coloring Cats with Orchids, Mindy Bride, my dear friend, and Fef Creates, my other dear friend, who we do a lot of buddies together. I'm really excited, and we're doing the beetle page. I don't know, I haven't heard yet if any of them have started theirs yet. It's this page. Now, this is where there's a girl, see the lights? And there's a girl playing a ukulele, and she's riding on this beetle that appears to have a glass shell with flowers in it. And then there's these lights. I'm going to have so much fun with those lights. And then there's tree and mushrooms. This is a really beautiful page. And if I have the patience and I'm careful, I'm going to make these lights shining off of everything around them. Yeah. We're going to see how I do. And right in here is going to be really fun because it's lights shining on glass, looking in towards flowers. So I think this will challenge me a lot and will be a lot of fun to see if I can pull off at least some of those light sources. But I just think this is such a beautiful page. This is a great mythographic as well. I know this is a favorite amongst many, and I unfortunately, gosh, have I done anything in this book? Oof. And this is one of my favorites, but I mean, I love every page in it, and I'll color any page in it. But for some reason, like it came out, no, I haven't done a single page. So this is an untouched book. This is one of my favorite mythographics, but it came out in a flurry of mythographics and it just kind of got lost in my book pile. So I noticed that when I was doing the transposition of my coloring books into the new inventory journal, there was a few mythographics that are uncolored still. So that definitely needs to change. Enchanted Earth, Any Day, Rising, let's see. Did I miss any? Yes, I did. I missed one in Labyrinth. Labyrinth is one I have not colored in yet. It's a very new gift. And this was a gift from Mindy, Coloring the Cats with Orchids. Coloring with Cats and Orchid. Oh, you know what it is. I showed it just a little bit ago. We are doing The Fox on the Hedge. Yes, we are. The Fox on the Hedge. This is an interesting book. I don't know if it's everyone's favorite, but it's very interesting. It definitely is one that I probably won't color every page in it, but the challenge of coloring these pages, I think, will come in the shading, because everything has some sort of a maze or a labyrinth in it. And this is the one we're going to do together. I need to put a bookmark in that. The fox with the girl, and they're the same size. So either the girl's tiny or the fox is huge. And then it's this grass maze. Most of the page is this grass maze and this large archway, which I love to color stone, so that was really exciting to me. And you know, I'm not going to get too fussy about this. I'm just going to probably base it all in a green alcohol marker and then shade. And that's not going to be hard. So, and then there's the bridge going over some water there. Yeah. So I think this page is really neat. So Mindy and I are going to do this one for August. A lot of mythographics, huh? Now I think that's all of, oh, no, let me reach. I have another one that I finished. This was in Mouse Guard. Now, I found out from her that Dana from Dabbler D has Mouse Guard, and she hasn't colored in it much either. I've only colored a couple pages. So I've colored this one and I've colored this one. That's pretty much it. So we decided that we wanted to color a page together. So she picked out some and I picked out some, and we ended up deciding on, it's not this far. It is this one. And I finished it, except I forgot the little lectern, the book here, and the pen. So it's not technically finished. I have to do that. But I've already sent it to her, and she's seen it. You know, these pages, once you get into them, there's not a lot to color. So they go really fast. I mean, a lot of this was already blacked out. And I just, like, I just need to add color in places that had no black. So, or color over the black to give it that some color, but that's it. And so I made, you know, the stained glass kind of look like, I used sort of a neon-y kind of marker there. This is all done, and I'm almost ashamed to admit it. It's all done, yes, in my Sailor Moon tin. In these super cheap, why is that in there? These super cheap Mogian watercolor markers. See, a brush on one end, tiny fine liner on that end. I found often this fine liner end doesn't work very well. I just use the brush. I bought this big pack for hardly anything because I was mad at my Crayola Super Tips. My Crayola Super Tips were not working out for me. I can't handle the nibs on them. They're shaped so funny that I just don't know how to hold the pen. So I bought those just out of anger. It was an anger purchase, and I love them. I think they're great. I think they're much better than Crayola Super Tips, actually. So I've used them, and I feel bad. This expensive out-of-print book, which you can find on eBay, just don't pay more than $40 because with free shipping, because you can find it. This, I use the cheapest markers I own on it. Don't tell anybody. So, but I liked it. I totally meant to go back to be going in with pencils afterwards, but with the shading that the artist already does, I just didn't think it needed it. So, yeah, I did it on cheap. You pay so much for this book that you can't afford the expensive. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Paid so much, I can't afford expensive supplies to work on it. All right, I think that is all of my buddies for the month. Yes, that is, and my whips. So now let's look at a few books that I'd like to get into. Another untouched mythographic, Illusion. I haven't even really spent much time looking at this. Oh, I'd like to do that one, actually. It's such a strange book. it's basically got elements that don't normally go together, going together. And that's kind of the basis of it. Oh, that's cool too. So I have a buddy friend who has said that they would do a page in illusion with me anytime that I'm ready. And in fact, we could, I've actually wanted to do this one. And we could do a page in here. No birds. I'm a little tired of birds right now. And if it's not done in August, that's okay. I've already seen a couple I'm interested in. These flying frogs are pretty cool. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. This one's interesting because I was like, what's so interesting about this? But can you see the face that it's like a Rorschach test. It's pretty cool. I've always thought that one was neat. Yeah, so I would like to do a page out of this because it's been sitting in my inventory for a while now. This one also was a gift. I know it was a gift. Yes, this was a gift from Brooke, from my friend Brooke, and it wasn't that long ago, but long enough that it should have had a page out of it. So, as you've heard me say, my goal is for all these, I love this one of the guy unraveling. It's weird. For all my new gifts that I've been getting, I want to color in them in the first 2 months of having it. So this one is up. This one's due. So yeah, I'd like to pick a page out of this. And since I'm getting such a good start, yeah, I will get a hold of my buddy and send some pages over, and maybe we can get this done in August. That would be great. Another one I'd like to get involved with doing is this one was gifted from Anonymous. I love you, Anonymous. And this one also I've not worked in, and it's due. So Shangri-La needs some love too. If I may have to hold off till Space-tember because I'm doing so many mythographics. I'm doing trying to fit in more mythographics in a month than I've ever done. And I love this one. I've always loved this one. I don't color that fast in mythographics, so you know what? I am going to hold off Space-tember because this is one I wanted to do for Space-tember. I already chose it. Where is all my... I have to steal someone's... Hold on, I got to get a bookmark. I'm going to use Karolina Kobakowska's bookmark that came with one of her books. I wanted to do this one for Space-tember. So, yeah. This one will be saved till September. Shangri-La. Perfect. Put it over here. And then another mythographic that might have to wait till Space-tember because I have a lot of mythographics is this one. That was a gift from Rachel, my friend Rachel Hughes. And this one was gifted to me just last month. And, oh, that is cool. What? Mythical Beasts, yes. This is Veronica Kolinska, who we don't see her enough, I think, in mythographics. I think she's great. I've always liked her. That one is really cool, though. That one may have to happen. So this is a very fun, kind of odd book. Another Space-tember one. That would be awesome. I can try to see if I can fit this one in this month, but probably it will end up being a Space-tember book because it's got quite a few spacey type stuff, and I love this one. And I think I have enough mythographics for August, except I really love this one. I love this one every time I see it. All those frogs. I love her coloring style. I think her drawing style, I'm sorry. I think it's a really nice combination of realism and fantasy. It's really nice. That centaur could almost be spacey. There's a Space-tember one. See, any book you look in is going to have space stuff. You just have to look in it. It's just space is too popular, especially in fantasy books. And we all love to color fantasy. You're going to find something that's space themed, This one has a few. You know which mythographic has a ton of space themed is Cosmic Spirit It's got a lot of space themed pictures. I love this one too. There's a neat space one. These pages there. Ooh. Ooh. I want to do that one too. That means I need another bookmark. Why are my bookmarks so far away? They're so far away from me. I should probably pause this, but it's more fun to listen to me struggle. Okay. I'm going to put something here because that is a cool space timber. That combines a lot of things I love. I love ocean. I love space. Oh yeah, that's cool. So many pages in here I'd like to do. I have always wanted to do that one. Gosh. Yeah. This one would be fun because I just saw images from NASA, and one of them was the Crab Nebula, and the colors that they've attributed to the Crab Nebula are gorgeous. And I want to color a crab using the Crab Nebula colors. It would be fun. This one would work. Yeah. Sea goat. Okay, yeah, there's so many cool things in here, but I think that one's going to stay for space timber. All right. One I definitely want to do it this month is another one out of here. I fell in love with this book. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. This book, and I'm not even going to try to pick because every single page is something I want to do. So I'm just going to like open it up one evening and like, that looks good, and do it. Oh my gosh. It's like a little, I don't know what it is. Pig. Oh, it's a manatee with a pig nose. Okay. This is just an adorable, adorable book. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So yeah, this is definitely happening this month. That's the only one I've done in here. So if you have this book and want to do a buddy with me, hit me up because I love it. Okay. Now, I have I was gifted some beautiful Hannah Carlsons, and I was gifted Tales from the Forest Kingdom and Spirit Animals are two of the gifts that I have not yet gotten into, and I need to do that. I need to do that in one of them at least. I don't think I have Tales from the Forest Kingdom sitting here, but I have looked through that one, so that's a possibility. And then this one, this gorgeous gift from Carrie K. Wow, it's just, I'm sorry. Let me get you so you can see better. It's just so beautiful. Yeah, the thing is I would want to do both pages if it's this one. Tales from the Lost Kingdom, I don't necessarily have to do both pages. Oh, that one's cool. I do like to do both pages when I do a Hannah Carlson, but so it'll either be Tales from the Lost Kingdom or this one, and I will have to go through this. If I feel like I can do a double page, I'm going to pick out of here. If I feel like I'm running behind, I'm going to pick from Tales from the Lost Kingdom and or Forest Kingdom and try to do one that's a single page. But gosh, these books are such amazing, amazing gifts. I don't even know how I got such amazing friends. And then I have a few more. Hold on. Okay, one is my One and Only Minimania book. I have a whip where I was testing supplies. I want to finish it so I can move on to other pages. So this this took me one evening, so another evening and I'll finish it. And then I want to move on to to another page where there's actually something going on. Isn't that cool? I'm excited about doing a whole scene. So definitely we'll finish this in August. And another whip that I have, I'd forgotten about these whips. You guys probably don't even know I have this book, To the Ocean Deep by Sarah Yoon. It's one of those that folds and folds and folds, and it's just huge. Well, I started on the first page of the fold, and I'm almost done. all I have is just these gears and stuff down here. Everything else is pretty much done. So I haven't been showing it because I wanted to finish it and surprise y'all. But I was taking a long time with it. This has been a very slow whip. It's not hard. I've just also experimented with a lot of different mediums. And some I liked and some I didn't. So there's a lot of different mediums on here. And I am going to finish this little bit down here and call this one a finished page. And then I would be happy to move on to the next, which it folds out, is this. And the cool thing about this book is it has the water already colored in for you. But as you go deeper and deeper and deeper down into the ocean, the background gets darker and darker and darker blue. It's a really cool book. I love this book. Sometimes it's a little hard to find, and sometimes it's expensive, and sometimes it's easy and cheap. You just have to keep looking for this one. The longest coloring book extends to 15 feet. That's a long book. But it's all ocean stuff, which I love. So that's going to get worked on in August. Now that's about all I have that I'm thinking of. I have a couple of little tiny whips in the Beauty of Horror coloring book that I need to finish. That was some buddy colors that I never finished. And that's all I've got. The only other one that I might be interested in is, hold on, I think I have it here. Okay, the last book that I'm interested in doing a page for in August is, I think, the last gift I have that has not been touched yet. And that's The Magical Color of Fairies. This is Angela Gonzalez. And this is from Beth, my silent subscriber. And I don't have a page picked out because I like every single page in this book. Yeah, horrible paper, but wonderful pages, wonderful pages. And I have found that my alcohol markers just go bonkers on this paper and bleed all over. So I'm thinking about trying water-based markers and pencils. And of course, acrylic paint pens. It doesn't even matter. I love them all. Oh, that's cute. They're just all so neat. So if anybody wants to do a buddy in this one, if you have it, just get hold of me and we'll pick a page together. But no, I've not done any in this book, and this book is a ton of fun. So I know I've gone all the way through it on a couple of other videos, so I won't go through it here, but that's one that I definitely want to have hit August because Beth deserves a finished page out of this. Okay, other than that, I'll be doing circulisms. Of course, I'll probably start another one in one of my Hatchet Heroes. You know, the color by numbers just happen on whims, so I never really plan those. And that's it. So thank you. Thank you for watching my unboxing of my new gift. And thank you for coming along on my August plans and let me know if there's anything that interests you. Or if you want to get on... Actually, I'm not taking too many buddies right now for Space-Tember because that's really going to be very targeted towards space-themed pages. But if you've got an interesting idea, hit me up on Instagram. It's a great way to reach me. All right, you all have a lovely evening. Oh, and I didn't show you what I was drinking today. Yep. Ice cold well water with frozen strawberries and blueberries that I picked. Yes, it's delicious. I love it. All right. You have a wonderful evening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.